Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Laura Train Mama. Today we are having a look at the third and final story contained within the Thomas and Friends magazine for December 2025. It's issue 856. The story we're going to be covering today is called Panicky Percy. Enjoy. Panicky Percy. It was a snowy day on Sodor, and Percy was rushing back to Tidmouth Sheds. The snow and ice made Percy very nervous. "I think we should all stay in the sheds until the snow is gone," said Percy, but the other engines weren't worried at all. So Percy got on with his jobs and gradually stopped worrying about the snow. But when he reached Knapford and Thomas wasn't there to meet him, he started panicking again. "He's probably been caught in an avalanche," panicked Percy. Percy rushed away from Knapford to search for Thomas. "Thomas has had a terrible accident," said Percy as he passed Rebecca. She was so worried, she went to look for help. Percy imagined the worst. Perhaps Thomas had slid off the rails and was dangling over the edge of a huge cliff. As Percy sped along to find Thomas, he started going faster and faster. "I'm coming as fast as I can, Thomas. Percy to the rescue. Ugh!" shouted Percy. He'd gone so fast that he tipped over and derailed himself. "Oh, how will I save Thomas now?" said Percy. "Thomas, I hope you're okay." Meanwhile, Rebecca had also been looking for Thomas and getting the other engines to help. "Thomas has had an accident and we need to find him," Rebecca told Gordon urgently. Rebecca rushed to the docks to find more help. "Has anyone seen Thomas?" asked Rebecca. I have," replied Thomas from behind some crates. "Thomas! But you're absolutely fine," said Rebecca in astonishment. "Of course I am. Why wouldn't I be?" asked a confused Thomas. Percy lay in the snow until all the other engines arrived, including Thomas. "So Topham Hatt diverted me to make an extra delivery," explained Thomas. "Oh, I thought you'd had an accident. Panic over," said Percy sheepishly. The end. That brings us to the end of the third and final story contained within the December 2025 edition of Thomas and Friends magazine. But don't rush off. Join me now because we're going to look at the story quiz. Have you been paying attention? Did you hear all three stories? If you want to, you may choose to pause the video and go back to rewatch them. Otherwise, join me now. Question 1. Who was Gordon giving advice to in the first story? Was it A, Rebecca, or B, Nia? That's right, it was Rebecca. Question 2. What was the weather like in the second story? Was it A, snowy, or B, sunny? That's right, it was snowy. Question 3. Who was Percy worried about in the second story? Was it James or Thomas? That's right, it was Thomas. Well done, those of you at home who got those right. That brings us to the end of the third and final story, plus that story quiz. I really hope that you enjoyed listening along with me today. And if you did, please don't forget to hit the like button, share with a friend. Why not? You could even check you're subscribed if you want to hear future magazine readings and stories. Speaking of stories, will you join me tomorrow? We'll be reading more Thomas and Friends stories just for you. Have a great day.